We'll start off with some opening remarks from Coach Oliver, and then we'll open it up to questions for all three. Coach Oliver.
Yes, excuse me. I guess that was a heck of a game to watch. I don't know about coaching in it, but a good, hard-fought game. We played a really good Alabama State team, and we knew they were going to make some plays, and we had to answer. And I was really happy about the way our guys responded when we faced adversity. We had about a 7-minute stretch in the fourth quarter that was ridiculous and probably the worst coached game I've coached. So I've got to do a better job of putting our student athletes in a better position. But the guys kept fighting. When they had momentum, my back was against the wall, and the guys just kept fighting. So I take my hat off to our players. But it was a great game. It was a great game. But we got to get some stuff cleaned up on our behalf, but it's a lot easier to do it after a win.
Mark Stoll with the Miami Times. My question is to Coach Oliver. This is the first Orange Blossom Classic victory for North Carolina Central. For you all to do it at this stadium at Hard Rock, knowing you played college for Dolphins legend, but how does it feel to get it done here today?
Yeah, Coach Little, obviously, Dolphins legend, NFL Hall of Famer. He coached me at North Carolina Central. And we've always kept in touch over the past 30 years. And it was great to see him. He came out to the game today, and I had the opportunity to talk to him before the game. And, for him to tell me how proud he was to see where we are and where I am with my life now, that meant the world. And then Coach Broadway was here supporting us, and Coach Sam Washington. So, some legends out there, man, and I just really appreciate their support. And Coach Little is like a father to me. And, we've had a really, really close relationship. And I hope that I make the impact on these guys' lives like Coach Little did in my life.
Now, we had Davius Richard last year for you guys at quarterback. Could you guys tell me the impact that he had on you guys as players and on you as a coach and as a program?
Davius Richard, he had a great impact on us. He helped us through everything, with our season last year. He was a great role model, a leader, and he just made this thing go.
Cole, you could answer as well. And Coach
Davius Richard, he did a wonderful job while he was here being a leader on and off the field. And I just feel like with Davius being there and Walker being his backup, like he really helped Walker develop as a young man too and as a quarterback.
And, that's a great response. Davius has a legacy here at North Carolina Central, had a great 4-year career. But, Walker's show now. And Walker had to take over. This is a huge game for this to be your really first real start. And for a quarterback to come in here in this type of setting, this game, in NFL stadium, and be able to manage the offense the way he did is remarkable. And, Walker is the future for North Carolina Central.
And as we transition from Davius Richard to Walker, I would like you guys to talk about the big play that happened in the fourth quarter, Walker's touchdown to Jamari Taylor. We can start with Jamari.
Man, really? It was a great play call. Walker just kept his eyes down the field, and he found me wide open because we always talk about the scrimmage drill. We don't want you running. You're a gunslinger, man. You can throw the ball. So look downfield. We'll get open for you and be great for you.
Cole, Coach.
Yeah, it was just a great play. Like Walker gonna make plays when he need to make plays, and this is his first start as being like the head of the quarterback room. So I just feel like he came out here and he persevered and made plays.
Hey, Steve Gordon with the Miami Herald. Jamari, can you kind of talk about what it felt like every time you got the ball tonight and why you feel like you were so successful running the ball?
It felt great. I give a big shout out to the offensive coordinator, all the coaches, my O-line. I give a shout out to the whole team actually for putting me in a good position to run the ball. And we preached all practice was unity, and we have to get the run game going to open up everything else.
Question for Cole and Jamar, but first we'll start with Cole. Your pick six. Can you just walk us through that, and as well as the experience it was to be playing in NFL stadium?
Yeah, the pick six, I mean, just doing my job. Just got to do my job at a high level. It's not about doing too much, just doing your simple job. And it was good playing out here in the Orange Blossom Classic, being able to play on this on the NFL stadium, and then being able to face adversity too with lightning delays and stuff. Like, it was just good just to be able to continue to build and keep going.
This one's for Coach Oliver. Coach, I think you guys were really able to establish physicality on the offensive and defensive lines early on in the game. Just how were you able to maybe set that tone early on?
That's what we preach. We're a physical football team, and we knew we had to run the ball tonight. We knew we had to run the ball. So hats off to Coach Williams and offensive line. I thought our O-line did a great job, and we're still very young up front. But, even in the fourth quarter, I told them we got to lean on you guys to close the game out. So Jamari ran the ball decent tonight, but it was all about the O-line, man. And, defensive line as well. We had some sacks. I thought we got a lot of pressure on the quarterback. As you always see in the first game, tackling is usually pretty rough in the first game. You don't have too many scrimmages because you want to be healthy. So I think the drive, the first scoring drive, we missed four. We had 4 plays, and we had the man wrapped up in the backfield and just missed tackles. So we got to work on our tackling drills, for the next week coming up. But I'm really pleased. I thought we were the more physical team tonight.
Can you walk us through the rain delays? What were you telling the players, as well as the players? What were you doing to just keep loose, coming back out from the rain delays, the first one prior to the game, as well as the start of the second half?
We control what we can control. We can't control the weather. So, we came in, sports medicine staff and strength staff, they had plenty of food and snacks and stuff for the guys. So it was like, I guess, like you're in middle school and you have, a little rec time and you're going to eat your little Skittles and snacks and Rice Krispie treats and all that stuff they were eating back there. But, we had a plan for everything. So rain delay, whatever, it's 30 minutes, and flashed again another 30. There's nothing we can do about it. So got kind of a little cold in the locker room, but they were ready when he came back, and I thought we had energy and we responded well.
Game got close towards the end. We're up 31-24, less than a minute left, and then freshman defensive back DJ Estes came away with the big pick to end it. I want you guys to talk about DJ Estes' pick and what it meant to the team.
Catch the bad ones. Just catch the bad ones. We knew they were going to make some plays, but when the plays came, it was time for us to make plays. We had to capitalize and make them. We dropped 1 or 2 of them early, but DJ is a outstanding young player for us. Cole's back up, and he had an opportunity to make a play and made it. I wish he would have taken a knee after he intercepted the ball, which we practice all the time, but the young fella's trying to be a little greedy.
Cole, would you like to comment on that too?
Oh, yeah, DJ, he's a good ball player. He's hungry. He always want to make plays, and I just feel happy for him to make that last play and seal the game. And I just know he's going to keep going. Can't get complacent by this and just keep going.
Last one for me, more so for Jamari. Your experience playing in an NFL stadium, rushing for over 100 yards, how did it feel? Scoring multiple times, how did that feel today?
It felt great, man. Like I said, big shout out to the team for putting me in the right position to get in the box and getting that many yards. So I appreciate all of them.
2 more weeks until you start conference play. Can you just touch on the preparation leading into next week as you prepare for MEAC conference play?
It's a lot easier to make corrections after a win, so we'll get stuff corrected. I've got to do a better job of helping these guys out. They playing they butts off for us and leaving it on the field, and I've got to help them and put them in a better situation. But we got a whole lot of work to do. I know they're gonna work hard. They'll come back to work tomorrow and be ready to roll. But we have a short week this week before we play a very good Elon team. So we're excited for another non-conference matchup.
Any other questions? Well, again, we thank Coach Oliver and Cole and Jamari for coming to join us. They had a hard game this afternoon. I know they're tired and they have to travel back. So we thank them for joining us this evening. We wish you the best in the upcoming season. And thank you for joining us tonight for our post-game press conference.